It's going to be a lot more than that if we
Finally,
don't suck it up
now
and
we
actually fight her
got the
this
new
time.
path. So there aren't any more, I think, like actually new versions of the princess, but they did change the
You
Fury, I'm
didn't
pretty
fight her.
sure.
She wanted a rematch, and we wanted to see what would happen if we didn't give it to her. She got so very, very angry with us. And you got so very angry with us too. It was amusing.
I'm sorry, you thought that was amusing? I thought we were breaking a cycle of violence. I thought we were practicing pacifism in the face of mortal peril. I thought we were being brave. Heroic, even.
Same!
Oh, you're funny. There's no such thing as heroism when you can never truly die. All we did
Okay, but we're
was look at
still
the same
suffering.
thing from another angle.
Yeah, but we're still choosing to die when we didn't need to choose that.
Oh, will both of you just shut up?
No, you shut up.
As we've now established, you've already been here, and based on your behaviour, I think we can all agree that things are not going well.
What do you mean not going well?
Look, you're nearing the point of no return. Whatever happens next, that's it. There won't be any more do-overs. So you'd better take things seriously.
I am. I felt like I'm being pulled in 100 different directions. You'd better all listen to me when the time comes to make a choice. If we hit the point of no return you mentioned, then what happens? No matter what happens next, it seems like all our answer, blah blah blah.
I've never made you do anything you didn't want to do yourself.
True.
It'll be interesting to see what happened to her. She was so fiery last time. I wonder if we've managed to douse
Well,
that
considering
flame.
it's the Fury, I would say no. But who knows? I think in this ending, since we were nice to her,
You'd
we
better
can
hope
change
not.
it.
I liked her spark.
Okay, of course you did.
Hope not. Is that some kind of threat? What could you possibly
I
do?
love the relation between stubborn and cold. They're so opposite, but they're similar.
Wouldn't you like to find out, you chilly little freak?
Come on, let's not fight. We've done enough of that already.
What if we hit this point of no return you mentioned? Then what happens?
Then what happens? Have you even been listening? It's the end is what happens.
Is it though?
Yeah, but is there something after the end? How am I supposed to know? The end means finality. It's not like I can just peek on over to the other side and tell you what it's like there, if there even is a there.
Why not?
We've seen the other side, and if you'd really like to know, there's nothing there. A pause, a breath,
Haven't seen this dialogue before.
and then we're back in the woods again.
Good for you, but your opinion on the matter doesn't count.
What?
How convenient. As soon as you get an answer to life's great mysteries, it doesn't count.
Yeah.
Moving on.
No matter what happens next, it seems like our answers are at the cabin. We might as well see this through.
Good, we're all on the same page.
For now.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the end of the path, staring up at the cabin on the hill. You'll find the princess within, as I'm sure you already know. End her.
Don't tell me what to do.
That's it? No final words of advice?
Nope.
I'd rather not waste any more time. I'm sure that any advice I'd give at this point is something you've already heard.
True.
That's fine by me. Let's get moving. I'm itching for a
No,
rematch.
we'll use passive. Well, why can't I speak?
The interior of the cabin is a place that feels long forgotten. There was once an elegance to its construction, carved marble columns holding a high arched roof, vaulted windows letting in the weak starlight.
The dialogue messed up. If it's just me, if you cut open, I'm sure it would look the same inside.
That's why it's horrible.
And that attitude is why you're miserable.
The only furniture of note is a pulsating pedestal.
It's weird
A
that's
pristine
pulsating.
blade perched on its edge.
We're not
The
taking
blade
the
is your
blade.
implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Nuh-uh. It's the mirror again, and this time it's blocking the doorway.
A mirror? There is no mirror. We've done this already. Try to keep up. The repetition is maddening.
I love how annoyed he
You're
gets.
so impatient. We can look around the
Yeah,
meat
stubborn
shack
is
if we want
so
to.
impatient and Cole
It's
just
not
does
like
not
the
care.
princess will be leaving without us.
I don't know what to tell you. There isn't a mirror because I would know if there was a mirror. You're either seeing things or you're confused on the definitions of door and mirror. Or you're seeing things. That seems far more likely.
I'm not. Why would I be
What are you
seeing
trying
things?
to say exactly? It means you're hallucinating.
No, I'm not.
It's in our way. Let's just smash it.
Oh my god. We're not taking the blade.
You step forward and approach the door to the basement, hesitating before you open it. As if you don't see it. You really don't, do you? How strange.
What means strange?
Grimy? Why don't we wipe it clean?
You're literally the mirror.
What clean? Are you still on about that mirror? It's not real. I'd know about it if it were real.
Why
No,
would you?
We can't doubt our eyes like that. It has to be real.
It does.
Let's just smash it and get it over with. I'm ready to get violent. We won't be able to see what's in there if we smash it.
Exactly.
It's just a mirror. What we do with it doesn't really matter.
Do whatever you want with it. The mirror isn't real.
You're the mirror.
It doesn't matter, aside from wasting dangerous amounts of time.
Dangerous. I'm gonna
You
wipe
reach
it.
forward and drag your hand across the door leading to the basement. As if on command, it slowly slides open, scraping against the stone floor, its ancient hinges moaning as it reveals the dim path ahead. Why am I not surprised?
Why are you?
You step forward
Surprised.
into the darkness. The stairs leading down to the basement are at once both narrow and grandiose. A high-vaulted ceiling stretches up into a gloom beyond your sight, while walls wet with tumorous growths press in uncomfortably at your sides. You feel both unprotected and trapped, at once exposed and claustrophobic. The air is thick, its odor an oppressive violence, the metallic scent of fresh blood twisting with the nauseating embers of charred remains. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Yeah, maybe.
Her voice, a bellowing rage, roars up the stairs.
So
What's
you've
up?
returned after denying me the salvation of combat? Are you here to gloat? Are you here to mock what I've become?
No.
Do you think that if you let me kill you enough times, I'll suddenly soften and repent for sins that live solely in your head?
Yes.
Well, we've tried that, haven't we? Now come down and see what your refusal has done to me. See how much you can bear to witness the consequences of your actions.
Okay.
Oh, we've changed her, have we? I'm intrigued.
Why?
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. The chamber's walls are painted
So,
in blood.
yeah, she does
A
look
deep,
the same
sickening red
in
that
this
drips down in clotted streams onto the charred corpses that make up its floor. This place reeks of torment, of ripped skin and burning bone. The princess stands in its center.
That probably smells
muscles
pretty good.
frayed and bare and weeping, draped in a tattered dress of her own skin. Her heart beats from its place in her open chest.
Do you know what I'm going to do to you?
Hug me?
There's not so much a moment of hesitation before she steps forward. Her chains pull taut, holding fast as she strains against them. The cuff around her wrist digs deeper into her skin. Blood drips from the place where metal meets flesh.
Yeah. And then she rips
Then,
off her
with a
skin.
nauseating
Yeah.
sound, the skin tears. It plops to the ground, and she pulls her red, glistening arm free from her bindings.
That's a good skin tone for her.
She is loose, and she is coming for you.
It's fine.
Let's see her do her worst. Let's see if she can make us actually feel something.
Sure. That sounds like a plan.
Whatever she wants to make us feel, I think it's gonna be bad.
No, we're fine.
So much more interesting than numb.
True.
Gah, stop it with all this talk about feelings. The only feeling that matters is the rush of victory.
Is it?
We don't even have a weapon.
It doesn't matter. I refuse to go out any way that isn't kicking and
I like the
screaming.
stubborn, but if you go against him, it's kind of annoying. You kind of have to go with him. Wait, we don't have to do this. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry for what I did to you. Let me quickly save. Yes, I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry for what I did to
If
you.
you're sorry, then you'll stand and fight.
No, I will
I
not
don't
fight.
want a sniveling coward. I want to squeeze the life out of a ferocious heart.
She bounds across the room, her fists ready.
You're not
her
gonna do
heart
anything to
set
me.
upon your destruction. With a horrifying screech,
Oh.
you are unwound.
So I do just die.
That's our stuff. She can't just do that.
Oh, but she's sad.
She just did.
Right?
Unfortunately,
No, never mind, she's not.
Reality is reality.
Oh, it's like I said. Our insides do look like the cabin.
It does.
In the end, we're all just meat.
We
In the
are.
end. Just because she's ripped us open
Okay.
doesn't mean this is over.
The voice of the stubborn is so fun. For the fact that he
Don't
could
think
just
that I'll allow you
let
to
us
death
keep us
here.
alive.
I've made that mistake before. No, you will suffer until you see in me what I have seen in you.
I will never.
That's how. It would seem, somehow, that she is keeping you alive.
Ooh, so this is what's more. Yeah, it at least felt like the
challenge,
fury was really short.
Sure. Let's see.
So I'm
how
glad
far
they
we
added
can
a lot
take
more
this.
to it. Yes. And what am I supposed to see? You're a monster. Please, just talk to me. Can we not use words to settle our differences? We're both here for a reason. It's more important for us to figure that out than to fight.
But the words don't leave your metaphorical mouth.
Oh.
Instead, all that leaves you is a wet and horrible gurgling as tissue vibrates out of place.
Damn.
Our metaphorical mouth.
Yeah, what does that mean?
Oh, I didn't leave you a mouth, did I? It's better that way. Words get us nowhere.
Rude.
They
You're
aren't
talking.
music. They aren't dance. They aren't feeling.
Yeah, they are.
Your eye, held far outside your skull
Aw.
by a thin stalk of nerves and viscera, stares back at her in unblinking silence.
Damn.
Let's see what meaning we can find together. Let's see what we're made of.
Okay.
Something infiltrates you. Though you
What?
do not see it, you feel it, slithering into your disaster of a body, seeping into the gaps between your molecules.
Wait,
The
what?
body of a sapient creature has, on average, 30 trillion cells. And each one of those cells is composed of 100 trillion some odd atoms.
Thank you for the science lesson.
One of those cells is peeled from the others. 100
Oh my
trillion
God.
atoms are gone.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
Yes.
Of course we are.
What else
Then
would we
2
be?
are peeled away. Then 4,
We're literally
This is
getting like
nothing.
disintegrated.
Nothing.
8, 16, 32, 64.
Thanks for the math lesson.
Ah, so the waiting is the torture. I do hate dull things.
That is pretty dull.
128. 256.
The narrator's pretty good at math.
512.
Are you still there?
Yes.
Are you still you?
Of course. What else would I be?
1024. 2040.
This one's really good. I love everything they did with the
4096.
update.
8192.
Damn.
You all feel that? I could have sworn I felt something.
Pain.
16,384.
I hear it.
32,768. 65,536.
And I'm still alive.
You can't just count us into oblivion.
Yes, we won't die.
131,072.
Hey, stop counting.
262,144. 524,280.
What? It's like you want to bother us.
What happens when it gets higher? Like, really higher?
I don't know.
We die, probably.
Or nothing happens. Just like nothing is happening now.
Nothing happened. The voice of the stubborn is just Zoro.
1,048,000. The hundreds don't matter anymore.
Damn.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
Yes.
2,096,000.
Come on, let me do something.
4,192,000. 8,384,000.
And I'm still here.
Like this, waiting. You're going to give up before you even start hurting, aren't you?
No.
16,768,000. 33,536,000.
Oh, damn.
67,072,000. Your eyes are useless. 134 million.
This is
The thousands
crazy.
don't matter anymore.
Wow.
Your blood begins to go places it shouldn't.
Well, I think it's been doing that for a while.
There? Are you still you?
Yes.
There's the pain. I can feel it now. But we can handle this. We can't let her win.
I agree.
If you make this about winning and losing, you're going to lose. You're too connected to your body.
That's okay to feel the pain. We'll just push through it.
268 million.
What the hell?
We don't need to count anymore. Your lungs fill with liquid. You smell things you shouldn't. You choke on pieces of what used to be you.
Doesn't
And-
matter, because we're still alive.
We are.
You are deconstructed.
Whoa.
You are reconstructed. A square you. A round you.
What?
A you with too many legs. A you with many mouths which won't stop screaming. Then all of it, pressed into
Whoa.
a ball, tightly packed into the size of a fist.
The animation is crazy on this.
What does you even mean anymore?
Whoa.
Just keep changing into horrible things we can't control. Make it stop, please.
No, we
Make
have
it
to keep
stop.
pushing.
Please make it stop.
I know Voice of the Hero, it's hard, but
means we exist.
yes.
If we exist, then there has to be a way for us to win. Otherwise, this would just be pointless. It would all just be pointless torture.
That's
She's torturing us. That's the whole point of this exchange. Haven't you been paying attention?
he has, but he's just
Are
stubborn.
you still there? Are you still you?
Yes, I am.
Yes.
The ball is unraveled into the shape of a body.
Yes.
The skin peels off in a corkscrew.
Whoa.
The eyes are plucked. The organs arranged in the air in a neat row.
Damn.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
I think she's getting bored.
No.
I am still here. Yes, we are.
Yes.
You are stretched into a line 12 feet long, then 24, then 48.
Oh,
The
not
line
more
gets
math.
thinner as you get longer. A mile. 2, 4, 8.
So
Are
is that
you
me
still
or is
there?
that the
Are
princess?
you still you?
Yes.
Yes.
16, 32,
Come on, Stubborn. We need you right now. Stubborn, say yes.
64,
Speak.
No.
100.
No, don't give up now.
I'm still here. I'm still me.
Let's go, Voice of the Cold.
You are stretched.
Whoa.
And stretched and stretched until you are longer than the world itself. You wrap around it.
What is
again
happening?
And again and again. A tense line of microcosmic tissue held together by forces that are far too weak for the task they've been given.
What?
Are you still there? Are you still you?
Yes, I am.
Do I have to keep answering?
Yes.
And then the forces disappear.
Whoa.
The bonds holding yourselves
This is
together.
crazy.
You are 30 trillion little pieces, all of them separate, and all of them falling.
But I'm still alive.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
You're bored, aren't you?
You sit in these 30 trillion places, each second passing in each of them before you arrive at the next. Each second passing as 1 million years.
Whoa.
And so, you wait.
But I'm not
That's
dead.
all I have.
Yes.
And then all at once, there is a great rewinding. and all of the disparate pieces that once were you fall dutifully back into place.
Yes.
You are whole
Aww.
again, and in your body, the body you had
She
before
gave
all of
up.
this happened, and the princess sits against the wall, her dress of skin more tattered than before, her face sullen and disappointed.
You left me, and there's nothing I can do to bring you back.
I am back.
Oh, she's been like me this whole time.
Aww.
She's just been hiding it.
This is how you are, yeah. Wait, what do I do? Oh my god, this is so interesting. I'm not gone, I'm right here. I never stopped caring about you, but you have to let go of all of that pain. There's more to life than violence and pain. We can be more than that, if you want. I didn't like fighting you when we first met. I still don't want to do that. What were you hoping to accomplish with all of that? You seem so off. It's like you're a completely different person than you were when you started pulling me apart. That was awful. I hated every second of it. So that's all you got, huh? I think I'm going to go now. Turn around and leave. What? No. I'm not gone. I'm right here.
So you are. And yet I still feel so alone.
You're not alone. All I did was stop the violence. You can stop it too. Just leave with me. At some point, you have to open your eyes and see the world, see the rest of the world. You have to see the world outside of us.
After everything I've done to you, you'd really take me with you?
Yes. No, I just wanted to hurt you back. Whoa, what? No, and I don't know why I said that. Give her your
Are you
hand.
serious? You're just offering her your hand?
Yes. Oh, this one's so cute.
You cross the room towards the princess, extending your hand to her. Her eyes, deep wells of buried sorrow, meet yours for a moment. You despicable fiend.
Why are you so mean to me? Oh my god, look at my arms. Dude, I also am like her now.
And then she takes your hand in hers. You're going to end the world, don't you get it? I can't let that happen. I can't let you leave. I have to...
You
have
can't
to
do
what?
anything.
Stop us.
You don't have that
You
power.
leave me no other choice.
You are nothing but a witness.
Yep.
Fine.
Yippee.
You and the princess climbed the stairs out of the basement together. In silence.
Yay.
No embellishments, no flowery text describing what kind of silence we share. You've really given up, haven't you?
Yes.
I'm tired. What a shame, but you should really keep going. You have a job to do.
Voice.
Don't
They
you?
added so much development for all of the voices, and I love that. And they did for Voice of the Cold too. Like, he has so much more personality now too.
And then you cross the upstairs of the cabin to the door.
It's
which you
crazy.
And
Like,
then
they
you step
fully.
outside
Oh.
and into the ruins of the world you left.
They fleshed out this game as much as they could. I have, like,
Behind?
no issues with it at all anymore.
So he's gone too.
Not that I did before.
It's just you and me now.
Oh, wait, I just realized. Yeah, the other voices left too. Whoa, that's interesting.
Is this the world? It's so cold.
It is. You do not get the chance to spawn or wherever. It's
So
like leave
that's
memories
all.
return.
I didn't think
Find a
we'd
new
ever get
beginning
here.
with a scorned adversary.
There's only one thing left to do.
There is. Yes, and we know what that is. Approach the mirror. The voice falls silent as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You are nothing at all. And then the narrator comes. But that isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze, and then you see a figure faint and veiled in shadow just beyond the reflection.
I think you
Are you
know
me?
what I am.
This was so cool at the start. When I first saw this. Then another crack forms, and another, turn jagged into broken shards of glass. I wonder if there is new dialogue here. Let me start from the bottom. Destroy the mirror. What is this place? Where are we? I wasn't supposed to see all this, was I? I've met you many times. Have you been the same you all along? You're the one who wanted me to slay the princess. Why?
Because among other things, she is death itself. To rid the world of suffering, to save untold trillions from being lost forever to the cosmic wind, she must be destroyed.
No.
And despite how far you've fallen, you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
I won't. In one of my lives, you doubted yourself. Oh, this is what I was waiting for. Yes, this. In one of my lives, you doubted yourself. You thought that all of this was wrong.
Oh, did I? That means nothing in the grand scheme of things.
Well, no, it
This
does.
construct you're in contains every possible world at once. The fact that you managed to find one reality among trillions where I was delusional proves nothing.
You are not delusional. I was made to do a single task. Who made me? What am I? I have so many questions for you. Every time I ask you something, it feels like a piece of you breaks. Are you a part of me, or are you something else?
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can.
If I destroy her, won't I be alone? How is that existence any better than death? Or even different from death at all, honestly?
When I broke the cycle, I made sure that the tear was rough. You carry a part of what should be her, and she carries a part of what should be you. Things won't be as they are now, but they won't be nothing either. Besides, anything is better than oblivion. In the end, nobody wants to leave.
But it has to happen, that's life. If I destroy her, won't I be
Yes,
alone?
you will, but it will all be worth it.
No, it won't. Not without her. You're delusional.
I'm only delusional if I'm wrong. But I'm not wrong. I can't be wrong.
You are wrong. You even know you're wrong. What would it be like to live in a world without her?
Light, burdenless, an eternal pattern of forgetfulness leading into the joys of rediscovery. Everyone will be with the ones they love. No more fear, no more howling chaos, just life. Forever.
Isn't that bad?
There's a cruel irony to it all. The only way I could share my dream with the world was to never be able to see it for myself.
Every time I ask you why couldn't you have told me all this from the start, I would have helped you destroy her. If she's capable of becoming whatever people believe her to be, can't I just will her into something small?
As you are now, you won't be able to will her into anything. You don't work the way a living being does. Not anymore. And as you were before, you couldn't be trusted with the knowledge of what she is. No one could be trusted with that knowledge. Intrusive thoughts have a way of creeping in and ruining everything.
Yeah, like my voice
That's
is
why
in my
I
head.
had to die.
Is there anything new at the bottom? Why did you make her a princess? Of all things, why is she a princess? Why couldn't she be an ant or a slice of soggy bread? There are a lot more dialogues. This is crazy. What if neither of us leave this place? Does that work? Can we just stay here together and leave the people out there alone? The people out there beyond, do they know? Oh, you call this place a construct. What is this supposed to be? Why would you want to rid the world of death? I'm pretty sure death is a good thing, even important.
It wouldn't work. Her nature as the shifting mound makes it so nothing can last forever as it is now. It wouldn't matter how long the two of you waited. Eventually she would find a way to leave, and then everything would change. Everything would face oblivion.
You're just talking about
And until
normal
then,
life.
the clock ticks on.
You call this place Libris. Is there a difference between leaving this place and staying here? Yeah,
You
why is
asked
she a
me to spend my
princess?
final moments psychoanalyzing you.
Yes.
Ugh. She wound up as a princess because you wanted her to be a princess.
Oh, wow.
As to why? Maybe she needed to be beautiful, important, above you, but on a level you could still approach. A herald of things to come. I
Wow.
don't know. Gods are supposed to be beyond comprehension. I really shouldn't try to anthropomorphize you like this.
Stop using big words. I'm not going to Slayer, and I want you to know that before you die for good. Rest easy. I'm going to Slayer lie. I'm not going to Slayer, and I want you to know that before you die for good.
Well, there's no reasoning with a god, even one you've woven into existence yourself. I've said my piece. My time is up.
Good.
I'm just an echo, and every echo fades away.
As the final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with a newfound clarity. You are the long quiet, vast and nascent God, and it is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. Proceed to the cabin one last time. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There is nothing for you to find. Let me quickly
I
save.
can finally.
Yes.
It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
She looks a bit off. Like it's not, yeah, it's not flowing correctly. Her body. It looks weird. I've missed you too. Do you know about the echo? Did you hear our conversation? I'm the long quiet, but I don't really know what that means. I've missed you too. She unfurls an endless cascade of smiles in response, and then patiently waits for you to continue. Do you know about the echo? Did you hear our conversation?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
I'm the long quiet, but I don't really know what that means.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the shifting mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
Is it a limitation? What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it?
It is. So, am
When
I
the
just like the
echoes
reaction
funnels
then?
from
Like,
one into two,
because I
you
choose
gave
what she
him
becomes.
a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes.
That's fine.
So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
Probably that. There's so many stories left unfinished. Can we really just leave? Let's talk this through. I still have so many questions. I need answers before I can make a choice. If I let you out, an entire world ends for good. I can't do that. If we were always going to become this, then what's the point of me doing anything? Did it even matter what roads I walked if all of them would have led to this moment? There has to be another way. This can't just come down to either me destroying you or letting you out. I won't do it. I think it's time for us to leave this place. I don't know how to leave or where to go. There's so many stories we've left unfinished. Can we really just leave?
Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is and is not, of beginning and end. Pitch black islands in the blinding light of the infinite. There is nothing to resolve, nothing restraining us but us.
True. Don't you have a say in all of this? Why is this all falling on me? Let's talk this through. I still have so many questions. I need answers before I can
My
make a
very
choice.
nature is paradox, as is yours. You cannot use words to grasp at things that are beyond their reach, and you cannot rationalize that which defies logic.
Always using
But
big words.
violence and passion are dances that both of us know well.
Yeah, I was just
If
trying
this is
to
what it takes to
talk.
enlighten you, then so be it.
My favorite part.
Is a person? Is it their body?
So this
Is it
dialogue
all
is the same.
of their body? Pluck the eyes, peel the skin, strip the tendons, mince the meat, grind the bones. When it is all gone, do you still have who you started with?
Yes, and I showed you that.
A person is not a body. Death is a transformation into something new. It is only bodies that feel it.
Technically, address this vessel directly, appear to your shared humanity, speak about life and death, and change and stagnation, but this isn't what any of this has been about. You've done nothing but lecture me since the minute I got here. Are your independence? You act as though the world can't exist without you, but I've existed without you. I won't engage with violence, address this vessel directly. I am not my body, but I feel my body suffer. I am not my body, but perhaps others are theirs. I do not fear death, not anymore. I am not my body, but I feel my body suffer.
Do you suffer now? Let go of what you think yourself to be and exist.
I'm not gonna just simply exist.
You are weightless and alone, suspended in the gravity of an idea too great for you to hold. A tiny island caught between the death of the old and the birth of the new. But weightless is not helpless. You unchained your will and rose against a would-be god. And for a shining moment, made yourself my equal. And then, you surpassed me.
I did.
Without me, there are no externalities to resist. And without you to resist me, there can be no externalities. It is struggle that carves meaning into consciousness.
Even when you became a shadow of a god. Ooh, this is unique dialogue. Even when you became a shadow of a god, still you were bound to my will. I unraveled you then, and there is nothing stopping me from unraveling you now. Whoa, that is really cool. I don't think I want to do that. Let me see what I could do here. I'm sorry for what I did to you. We made each other worse. You ripped me open, then I was only returning the favor. I miss when that was you. I'm sorry for what I did to you. Yes, I don't want to say that even when you became a shadow of a god, still you were bound to my will. I unraveled you then, and there's nothing stopping me from unraveling you now. That's interesting, but I do not want to do that right now. I'm playing this as it were my first time. I'm sorry for what I did to you.
Don't be. Everything we've done has shaped who we are. What once was one, then was two.
This was so
and then was
good.
one again.
Oh, I don't even know which one was my favorite.
And then you struck another match. I pulled you from the ruins, and then we built a life. What once was one, then was one again.
Yeah.
The peace didn't last. The worm in your heart came for us. It took you from me, but you took me with you. And together we both left.
What once was one, then was two, and also one again.
Yeah,
You and I are bound together. To rid yourself of me
I don't
would
wanna
be to
kill
leave
you.
yourself forever incomplete.
address this vessel directly. Argue independence. I wish you could leave. I wish I could leave with you now like we did then. Oh, yes. I miss being so close to you. Just because we're bound together doesn't mean I can't be whole without you. That was terrible. I never want to be so close to you and never again. I never wanted to get pulled into you. I was only trying to save the world. I never wanted to get pulled into you. I just didn't like sharing a body with you, and you worded me with more of what I didn't like. I wish I could leave with you now like we did then.
Then leave with me.
I'm ready. I want to stop. Leave with you. Stop the fight early and surrender. I won't leave with you, not until you see things from my
If you need
perspective.
more time to open your eyes, then I will give you all the time in the world.
Thank you.
Fear is a chain around the neck and a needle in the eye.
Yeah. Made on that.
It was fear that made our prison, and it was fear that told the lie that our spirits were not free to choose. But even bound, you saw a light, and you gave me the wisdom to speak my heart and shed my doubts.
I did.
Without fear, suffering ceases to be. Without fear, death dissolves. Without fear, we are free to choose beauty.
No, it's okay to be scared.
This construct is a machine of fear. It has no place in our divine hearts. Shatter it.
No.
Leave with me.
No. Wait. What? I was happy to leave with you. Neither of us. Let me save right here. This is so different. I was happy to leave with you. Neither of us could have been free without the other. No matter what we did, we kept trapping each other again and again and again. Death is more than fear. It is reality. Just because we can reject it does not mean the world is free of it. Just because we can reject it does not mean the world is free of it. Yeah, neither of us could have been free without the other. Well, I don't know what I want. No matter what we did, yes, death is more than fear. I guess, is it though? Death is more than fear, right? But neither of us could have been free without the other.
Just as neither of us can be free without the other now. A picture of a life, and a picture of a life, and a picture of a life. How deep must repetition still our movements, until even the air we breathe is still? You doused the flames of false devotion, and in my despair, you lifted my chin, and the two of us danced beneath the stars.
We did.
But the stars can't be seen unless the flames go out, and the walls come crashing down. Can you not do for all things what you did for us?
Address this vessel directly. I was so glad to dance with you. That was a mockery of a life we shared. What we shared there was agony, but it doesn't have to be like that. We can find a way to make things better. I never want to hold the world still, but is suffering the only alternative? I never want to hold the world still. It still needs you. The only reason we weren't happy was because we couldn't forget there's a version of that world worth living in. I was so glad to dance with you.
And dance with me again, and we'll never have to stop.
As the clash between you abates your divine to shake your will rapidly dissolving.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
Not this time. It's easy to believe in things you believe in when you get to sit above it all. What do you think will happen if we leave here?
This universe dies, and a new one is born. And that one dies, and a new one is born. And you and I get to witness it all, weaving a tapestry
just
of
be normal
life
people,
wherever
though.
we go.
I never wanted to, no. I was told there was enough of you in me to preserve meaning and existence. I'm going to trust that's true. I have to fight for a better world. I'm so sorry. I don't know what the answer is, but there has to be something else. It can't be this. I won't kill you, but I won't let you free. You've done everything you can make me understand your perspective, but you keep dismissing mine. If you think you can change me, then I must be able to change
What I
you.
offer you is not perspective. It is truth.
Whatever you're trying to do right now,
Yes.
you don't have to
This
do
is
it.
so hype when he came back. Which hero are you? I can do this alone. Where's everyone else? How are you supposed to help? I thought all the voices weren't allowed here. I thought you died whenever I looked in the mirror. You have no idea how good it is to be a hero.
She's too many things all at once out here. If you want to get through to her, you need some way to get through all of that divine confidence. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
Do it.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
Yes. I'm ready.
Let's go.
What's happening now? I want to see if they made this any
And here we
different.
are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it? Do you need me to describe things?
You know, just for the fun of it. Is it just you and me? Did anyone else make it to the cabin?
It's just us. I think the rest of them are still out there, jumbled up in the rest of her.
If the offer still stands, could you describe the cabin to me for old time's
Yeah.
sake?
Of course. The interior of the cabin is, well, it's a cabin, yeah? There isn't much here, just a table and a knife and a door. And some windows.
Nice.
There's no mirror, either. I think you broke it.
Yeah, I did.
And I know you're still trying to find some middle ground, but if things go south, we're going to need that blade.
No. Is the narrator
Yeah,
really gone?
It's dead silent in here. Whatever it was that was left of him, I don't think it could handle you waking up to godhood. Pretty sure he got obliterated.
I like how he says obliterated. It's so funny. Like he just got destroyed. Yeah, it's funny. After everything he put us through, I'm kind of sad to see him go.
It's complicated. He put us through hell, but he's been part of us since the very beginning, hasn't he?
He has. Enter the... Wait, don't accidentally take the
No
blade.
blade it is. I'm not sure what we'll be able to do without it, but your judgment has gotten us this far.
Yeah, I never take the blade if I have the choice.
The stairs. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice?
I don't know what you want for us.
She sounded just
be
like that.
happy.
Timid and gentle. Only she didn't know us. And
Continue
down we
down
go.
the stairs.
We shouldn't keep her waiting.
There you are. You look just like you did when we first met. Let's talk for a bit. Maybe we can figure this out.
Hopefully. There you are. Okay, sit with her. It's so good to finally see you again. Just gonna say that.
Yeah, I missed you so much. Not that we've ever really been apart, but still. It feels like it's been so long. Like this is some sort of a big reunion.
I'm sorry for all the times I've hurt you.
You are so sweet, but the first time we met, you tried to rescue me, and I stabbed you like 50 times in the chest. And you know how bad of a job I did. You were the one getting stabbed. I mean, yes, you were possessed by that freaky voice living in your head, but I also could have maybe tried doing anything else before deciding to kill you.
So
Anyways, I'm also
getting the
sorry.
happy ending doesn't change any of her dialogue
We
there.
both let things get a little out of hand. But we don't have to let that stop us from being who we want to be.
True.
You know, when she puts it like that,
I don't think I want to be a god.
Me neither. It's so big. It's so much responsibility. And at the end of the day, it just feels like waking up in another basement. It's something we never asked for, trapping us somewhere we never wanted to be.
Are you the same as you are out there?
I am she as much as she is me. And all of us are both everything and also not everything. I had you there for a second, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
I think I'm different from her, and I'm happy I'm different. I think being her would mean I'd lose a lot of myself along the way. I think I'd have to lose the parts of you that matter to me.
Aw. Which princess are you? You look like you did the first time you met. Is this the real
I'm
you?
the princess, the one you've been spending all this time with. I know I've changed a few times, but so have you.
Yeah,
And you're still real to me.
same. Like you to me. So now that we're here at the end of everything, can you finally tell me your name?
I don't have one, and I think I like it better that way. But you can call me Princess if you want. You know,
Okay.
you never told me your name.
Oh, let me save. I think Shrug is new, but I'm gonna say I'm fine with the long quiet.
Quiet it is.
not hero. Oh well, quiet will do.
You really wanted Hero,
That's always been
didn't
us,
you?
hasn't it?
None of this was ever really fair for either of us, was it?
I don't know. We made it to the other side, and we found each other. I think that means all of the bad was worth it.
Maybe.
I don't know. I don't think it's fair to judge her. It must be so lonely thinking that she's everything that matters in the world, thinking that she's the only one with all the answers.
I never thought about it like that. That does sound lonely, doesn't it?
It does. What if we just leave?
Can we actually do that? What would that even mean? Where would we go?
I've always wanted to leave with you, but I didn't like being a god. I just want to walk through that cabin door as we are, just you and me. Not knowing what it means is why I want to do it. We knew everything out there, but we don't know this. I want to know something new. It doesn't matter what it means. Whatever is, we're leaving together. That's all I want. I don't know, but where it would go. But as long as it's not here, as long as I'm with you, that's all I want. Take her hand in yours. I've always wanted to leave with you, but I didn't like being a god. I just wanted to walk through that cabin door just as we are, just you and me.
I want that too.
I think I'm gonna stay right here. Whatever you're doing right now, wherever you're going, it feels like it's for just the two of you.
Thanks
Don't
for
mention it.
everything.
Thanks for making all the hard choices along the way.
Thanks for helping. Hands clasped together, you and the princess leave the basement behind for the last time. It's quiet as you ascend, a comfortable silence filling a space that used to be flooded with violence and words and noisy thoughts. But there is an energy in the silence, an electricity, the anticipation of the unknown. At the top of the stairs, the princess stalls, eyes fixed on the cabin door. You feel her hand tremble in yours. She is unsure of herself for the first time in her long and short existence. She has no part to play anymore, and she knows this, yet she still is. And then she crosses the room to the door outside, pulling you excitedly with her.
Come on, Princess. It's just a door. Sorry, I'm just a little nervous. This is really it. Whatever happens next will be completely new.
Oh well. Neither of us know what's going to be out there.
I love you too.
I've already played this and it still makes me sad. Just let me get through all the credits and soak in my pain. Alright, thank you for watching. I'll definitely make more videos. I gotta capitalize on the views. While the pristine cut is still hype and everyone wants to see everything. And there's a lot of stuff I do want to try and see. So thank you for watching. That's it.